Yes, beach holidays can be really charming, though some may argue nothing beats a good cruise. Welcome to In Bed with Luxury, the unique travel channel. My name is Charles Paddington. We have tested cruise ships and luxury hotels all over the world. This time we have a look at a German cruise liner, the My Ship 2, Mein Schiff 2 in German. Let's see how good it is, and should non-German speakers try a cruise among sauerkraut and bratwurst fans? Stay tuned. And here she is, our cruise beauty to check. 65,000 horsepower to take you over the 7 seas. Let's get to know TUI Cruises a bit better. The company was founded in 2009 by two really big players of the cruise industry. By TUI, the biggest touristic company in Europe, and by American Royal Caribbean Limited, the second biggest shipping company in the world. The fleet consists of 7 ships, which are numbered a bit oddly. There is one old ship called Mein Schiff Herz, My Ship Heart, and 6 new ones. Strangely, Number 1 and Number 2 are the youngest vessels. Another brand new liner, named My Ship 7, will be added in 2024. My Ship 2 was built like other Mein Schiff vessels in Turku, Finland, by a German-owned shipyard. The 2 youngest members of the fleet, My Ship 1 and 2, are significantly bigger than the other ships, which is no advantage when it comes to luxury. 180 cabins more means more crowds in queues at excursions or in the sauna. But there are good sides too. The size of the ship enabled the designers to add a running trail, for instance, around the vessel, and more space for sports facilities. For the first time, sports lovers find a roof-covered hall for football, volley or basketball, and there is a climbing wall. The fitness studio measures 490 square meters or 5,274 square feet and opens daily from 7 in the morning to 9 p.m. At the ship's bow at deck 11 and 12, the spa is located. It's bigger than in the older ships, but this does not mean that it's better, because there are 360 more passengers too. Our recommendation is to make an online reservation for treatment soon after booking. Go to the Meine Reise, My Journey button on the website. Like all other new ships of the TUI Cruises fleet, there is a great, awesome 25-meter long pool. Few other cruise ships can compete with this length. Big pools are, by the way, always on top of a ship to limit water movement. When 10,000 liters of water follow the wave's movement, it impacts the whole movement of the ship. This is the reason why the pool is split into 2 separated units when the sea gets rough. But let's talk a little bit about the design of the vessel. Unlike its predecessors, My Ship 2 was created by 5 very different design and ship architecture companies. The good thing about it may be more variety, but on the other hand, the ship does not come from the same mold. The balcony cabins follow Swedish IKEA style, while the suites boast Spanish extravaganza, all on one ship. Have you subscribed already? Thanks. The two restaurants where most passengers take their meals are the Atlantic Mediterranean and the Atlantic Classic one deck higher. In both venues there's a rich breakfast buffet and 5-course meals are served, hopefully warm. In both places there are, within some limits, no fixed meal times or seating arrangements. There is no surcharge for the meals, and cheap house wines in carafes are offered for free. If you want better wines, you have to pay. Many passengers prefer the big buffet restaurant with the difficult name Ankelmannsplatz. There is some other choices without extra charge, like a Turkish venue called Bosporus, the fish market restaurant, and the 24-hour bistro Ganz schön gesund, which means rather healthy. We missed an Italian venue without extra charge. Yes, there is the Cucimare, serving Italian food, but you have to pay for it. Another venue behind the paywall is the steakhouse Surf and Turf. And there's another one called Esszimmer, which means dining room, offering German food. Let's smell some fish and let's talk about an important topic. Should one book a cruise on a German ship if you don't speak German at all? We think absolutely yes. Of course, the official and only language on board the Mein Ship 2, for instance, is German. Everything, news sheets, theater programs, and of course menus in restaurants are in German only. But do not worry. In reality, most of the 1,000 staff on board from many countries do not speak German, or they don't speak it properly. They speak English as their first or second language. Many staff members are happier if you order French fries than if you order pommes frites, as Germans would do. Almost all passengers are Germans, Austrians and Swiss. Yes, that's true, but many speak at least basic English, so most of the time the language barrier is a minor problem. And besides, cruising on a French, German or Italian cruise ship can be an interesting extra experience. The cabins of My Ship 1 and 2, the youngest ships of the fleet, look very different to their predecessors. They were designed by the Swedish company Tillberg, so expect bright IKEA style, but intelligently planned and offering enough storage space. The 39 suites on the Mein Schiff 2 were designed completely new by Spanish design guru Patricia Urquiola. They are beautiful and full of great details. There are 4 new suite categories: Panorama, Übersee, which means overseas, Horizon, and Beautiful Views, schöne Aussicht in German. The Sky and Sea suites, Himmel und Meer in German, are now on deck 14. The included private sun deck for each cabin are on deck 15. The premium all-inclusive concept is at best at the bars. There's a variety of more than 100 liquor brands for free, so expect quality instead of cheap substitutes like on some other ships. We have to admit we did not count the 100 brands ourselves, nor did we drink them, which was certainly wise. Our favorites were the cocktails with or without extra surcharge. The quality of the drinks and the stuff were excellent. The X Lounge, the luxury zone for suites passengers only, has grown significantly. There is no outside area anymore at the lounge deck, and there are 2 secluded X Lounge sun decks now on 2 levels, deck 15 and 16, above the main lounge. That brings obviously some advantages. On the other hand, we think the smaller X Lounges on the other TUI Cruises ships look more cozy and luxurious. But see yourself. In any case, the X Lounge is a pleasant oasis of luxury with free caviar and champagne. Have you subscribed already? Thanks. Thanks for watching. Do not miss our next inspirations for travel in style. Please subscribe and click the bell. See you soon. Your Charles Paddington.